And I'm live. Hello, everyone. I hope everybody's having a great day. Once again, another episode of my weekly interviews. And today I have a special guest all the way from India. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Julieta. Everybody calls me Juli. I am the owner of this business space, and by profession I work in construction as an engineer, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. And the reason why we do these interviews is because we want to bring awareness to people that there is a different way to do things. To you can have a part-time business at the same time that you are running or you are taking care of your professional career, because it's very compatible with your professional, with any professional, actually, with any professional activity that you might have. So in order, for people to know that this is why we do these interviews, and we try to explain to people what are the next steps if they're looking for something to do on the side. So without further ado, I'm going to ask my guest. Hello, Nandini. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much, Julieta, for inviting me.
You are welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much for giving me your time. We are in very different time zones,
Yes.
but we made it work. That's great. This is, the wonders of internet. We can be
Yes.
talking with somebody in the other end of the world at any given time. So,
Yeah.
Nandini, why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself? Introduce yourself and tell us anything that you'd like to share.
Okay, so my name is Nandini Sen. I live in India, and I'm a single mom with two grown up adult children who are both married. And I'll tell you a little bit about my backstory and why I
Yes,
joined the
yes,
business.
yes, yes, please.
So, when I was 16, I was very, very young, and I became a supermodel. I mean, I was a big hit. People just loved me in India, that is.
Wow, nice.
And that naturally transitioned into character roles. I started acting very late and I did small character roles. And because I've always loved people and wanted to help people, I became a lifestyle enhancement coach. So I work with people one on one as well as in big, large groups. And I teach them different ways to enhance what they want. These are curated courses and curated one-on-one sessions. Somebody may like to work on their relationship. May like to do some exercise because I was one of the first aerobic step class teachers in India. Yes, I've worn many different hats, but everything I've experienced, I brought into my lifestyle enhancement coaching. I'm a therapist and a counselor, and so for many years, I worked very, very hard. I worked very, very long hours. In those days, we were paid a very nominal fee as models, and as a lot of models and actors would know, we do save, but there's only this much that you can stretch your savings. And
Okay.
because of certain personal decisions I made, I left behind like a very good full-time career of my coaching and had to move because my daughter wanted to join the film industry. So to take care of her, I moved cities. So that work kind of became very, very little. And I realized in 2020 that I have to start looking for something else. I have to start looking for a way where I can, be independent and I can have a second income stream and not have any stress or worry about how I'm going to manage my life. And so I started, someone said, look on the digital space. I noticed that worldwide, the digital space seems to be booming. And I found this business. And so here I am.
Wow, what a nice story. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Great. That's so lovely. So, and Dandini, yeah, I know I relate with you because, even myself having a full-time job, certain circumstances where, jobs can only do so much. There's always a limit.
Yes.
And finding this opportunity really change my perspective of things, right? And especially knowing that there is a different way that you can also work smarter, not harder, right, in
Yes.
order to make a difference in your life. But in terms of, did you have experience, first of all, did you have experience, and what's your first thought when you found this business? Were you skeptical? Where were you exactly?
So I didn't know the B of business, not the B of business. Um, and I was super skeptical. I took time to join it because I was very skeptical. I said, how, I can't afford, after, like, realizing that I need a change. uh, I think as human beings, if we choose to change our lives, we want it to change immediately. And it should
Exactly.
be something that we know. And this was like the unknown, digital. Who are these people? I can't touch them, I can't see them. So there was a whole lot of skepticism, for sure.
Great. And how did you overcome that?
Uh, I just realized that I'm the kind of person who has leapt into the unknown all my life.
Mm,
Anyway, so I said, why are you struggling like this? I had a long chat with myself. And I said, why are you struggling like this? You know you need to do something. This, this is what they're saying. What's the harm in joining?
mm,
And so
exactly.
I did. I did join. And the thing about me is, I think because of my upbringing, my parents were very hardworking. And once you made a commitment to something, you just followed through no matter what.
Yeah.
You committed to it. And yeah, so that
Well,
was it.
yeah, I understand. Yes, that's the way we were brought up as well, right?
Yeah,
When you
yeah,
put your mind to it, you don't just leave things. You start
yeah,
and you finish. That's, well,
yeah,
it is a good teaching, absolutely.
yes.
And what about did you have any experience? Like, as you said, you didn't know anything about the online. How did you manage with the technical part?
Well, the amazing thing over here in our digital business is that you have a training which is available to you 24/7, and it is taught to us so extensively and comprehensively
Hmm.
that you just do it slowly, go at your own pace, make your notes, and any time you get stuck, there's a coach, there's a mentor, and there's a team that you can brainstorm with. So, and there's Google. There's always Google. So
Absolutely.
if you're slow and patient with yourself, because a wonderful part of this business is while you learn, you can earn. So it's not as
Yes.
if your earning stops while you're learning. It happens simultaneously.
Yes, yes, exactly. Great. And okay, so we have our webinars, right? Our info sessions. What would you tell people that are, like you, looking, have no experience on this, skeptical at the same time? What would your advice be from the point of view where you are right now? If you were talking to yourself when you started, when you found this opportunity, what would you say to yourself?
So I would say that the first step to join is a complimentary info session, which is very comprehensive. It is taught by experts. It's really a pretty awesome masterclass because you are taught how to start your own business. Like, for example, how did we start it? They went out there, they chose a product, which is a high end product chosen from a 50-year-old company, which is BBB credited, ISO 13485 accredited, and it has all the right things in place. It's been there for 50 years.
Yes.
Secondly, you go out into the market and you put a back end team together. So in this business, we have experts in our backend team who run the click funnels, who run the automated emails, and any other challenges that we may face. We just have to connect with them, and it's done. And then we say that you can start your own business, but it will cost you. You'll have to find your product, you'll have to find your back end team, you'll have to find the space where you're going to run it. And so if you like, you join our business. And over here, we don't have rooms full of products.
No.
Yeah. And the best thing about the webinar is that in the end, we're a global community of 2 lakh people. That's 20,000 people and
Yes.
growing and growing. And they give their wonderful, heartwarming stories of how they've been successful in this business and how it's made a change in their lives.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
the first step is pretty wonderful. Do that and then see if you feel yes, you'd like to join the business, get in touch with us. So all you have to do is connect with Julia and then on her website, go and register with your full name and email ID. And she'll send you a link to watch the webinar. That's step one.
Great. Thank you so much, Nandini. Thank you for sharing your time with us today. And yeah, I hope everybody just, it's very simple. I always say we're not here to convince anybody. We present this opportunity, but people need to be ready for the change because when
Yes,
you talk about something to somebody who doesn't need it, it won't get into their system. They will not see the value in it. They will not see the
yes,
potential. When you talk to somebody who is in the search of something, or who has just realized that they needed to change something, then it's going to be different for them. So take this opportunity, listen to Nandini, follow her advice, and you will see from there. It's up to you. It's not up to us to make up the decision. You're going to know if you want to continue with this business, if this is what you're looking for or not. We can only just present to you and tell you, as we could be here talking all day about the benefits, but
yes.
it would be pretty boring at one point. So all we can do is just invite you to register to our websites, and from there you're gonna see. You'll see if, and you can make your own decision. So thank you so much again, Nandini. Lovely having you here, and to everybody else, have a great end of your day. Bye bye.
Thank you, Julieta. It's my
You're
honor and
welcome.
pleasure. Bye, everyone.